thing that we do actually ends up in iTunes and people could download it. But then I set up some other things that in addition to what Spreaker will broadcast to, it'll also send it all these other places all automatically. But so what I'm looking at here is it's, a broadcast console. I've got, a microphone track and 2 decks of music. I've got the sound effects, all this stuff, that I can control it. And you can broadcast it live, or you can record an episode and then upload it, and it propagates that way. So we are obviously going live, and I like Spreaker because it is excellent sound quality. So, but as I was saying, so there's different levels. There's a free level where you're limited in lots of different ways, and that wasn't going to work for me. But I got the cheapest paid level just for now for the test. But the thing about it is the limit for time on a show at this level is 45 minutes. The next level up, we got 14 minutes left. But the next level up is 3 hours or whatever. So that's the one that Lynn and I use, the next level up. But I just thought for us, I just want to see this work and see if you actually even wanted to do this, because I just kind of threw this out at Rob this morning. I sent him a text and said, "You want to do a show today?" Little did he know I'd set up this massive broadcast network, that I wanted to test until I emailed him.
In front of a live studio audience.
In front of a live studio audience. And there they are now.
You an old Jewish man now? What's that?
Yeah, I am. I'm working on it anyway. I'm hoping. I got the nose for it.
Along the lines of your Spreaker conversation, I want you to finish your thought.
No, it was just a heads up that we only have 45 minutes, so we've got 13 minutes left. That's all of that was, just to say that. But once we do this, and I was thinking when we did our show before, we did 2 hours or did we do 4?
No. 2 was max. We did a lot of 1 hour shots, and sometimes 90 minutes.
So yeah, when we were on a roll, it was 2 hours, and then as things got a little bit, it got harder to do them.
It was influenced by alcohol. Either we were drinking, and then we would go 2 easily, or we were hungover and barely could get one done. A lot more music was involved. Hey, let's go to another tune. No one's heard this before. Bare Naked Ladies.
That's kind of an exaggeration, because yes, there were definitely times when one or both of us was hurting and whatever, because we were so young then. But so young and crazy. Now. Yeah, we're old and just old.
We're seasoned.
Yeah. Midlife, I think you said.
I do believe I said that. More through the rearview mirror than the windshield.
But yeah, so we could still do the music thing. We could bring back the old format. I just have to know what the songs are and cue them up like we did last time. And that's what we were always.
I need a few more toys so I can interface with the technology that you're utilizing.
Yeah.
But we're getting into some areas here that are just boring as crap.
You're right. So will you stop talking about them?
I'm not. You gave an entire soliloquy about Spreaker.
Yeah.
Although I didn't.
Sorry. That was inappropriate. I was really just trying to tell you that, hey, we don't have unlimited time here. That's all.
Well, we have how much left?
11 minutes and 30 seconds.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm getting a beer.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he has thrown it. This is his version of Take It, Bob, which is kind of like the whole, folk singer agreement that, speaking of the Smothers Brothers we were just talking about. So he threw it to me without saying Take It, Bob, but his Take It, Bob was I'm going to get a beer, which basically obviously means Take It, Bob. Or if we had music in the queue, I would have hit the music then. And that's how we used to do the bathroom breaks. We'll play a song, take a bathroom break, come back. Don't have any songs in the queue, so there's no bathroom breaks for the sidekick. I see us here; he's back. So that was
no, it's not a bathroom break. In fact, that was the other reason we did Live 365 was because we had licensing privileges with copywritten music.
That's right, and I can't. Yeah, that was all handled, and it seems I can't remember what the deal is with Spreaker.
Because that's the reason we went with Live 365 is because we wanted to play just a tune from now and every now and then, nothing that was on the top 40 list and all that. We just wanted to play some stuff that we liked, and that's how we did that. And so then we would play a 3 or 4 minute song, go to the restroom, go pet the dog. That's not a metaphor. and because we had the lounge dog, who sadly is no longer with us, and that was a great dog.
Yeah, Matt was lounged
Loved
up.
that dog.
Yep.
Loved that dog.
Yep.
And in fact, you sent me a link not too long ago with the old lounge website that is kind of active, kind of not active.
Not anymore. That was the last hurrah of it. I think I've got the files locally, but I closed down that server completely and moved over to another one. So all the stuff that was on that is no longer up there. But that's why...
You have the data, right? I mean, you have the photographs and everything. We could reload them if we want to really make this thing big again.
We could, yes. We could, yeah. And that's the whole thing with now we have an official website.
Because they could see us when we were young and then go, wow, they really have gotten older.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, so I should probably add a about the show link or, that kind of thing. But today was just, literally I registered the domain. I made the the initial website just to kind of...
And we're the real loungeshow.com because someone else is the lounge show.
Somebody took the lounge show. We did have it, didn't we?
But you know what I like about that? We are the real
lounge show. I don't know what you got. I don't know what those people are doing.
They should change their domain name to the fake lounge.
Yeah, the only wish we were real.
No one in Japan will like us. Loungeshow.com is what theirs should.
That's right. We're wasting our time going up against Bob and Rob's loungeshow.com.
I'll tell you, if we decide to do this the way we did, because we just did this for Snicks and Giggles, as you pointed out at the outset of the show, 10 years ago, right? 10 years?
Yep.
That 10 years ago would be 04.
That's what I said.
We started in 94.
No, I didn't say 90. Well, I didn't mean to say 94. I meant to say 2004. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. So either way, we're veterans of this. This is the lounge has been, and the lounge itself has been around longer than this format of expressing the lounge. We used to lounge in Bob's little litter box room in your old home many years ago.
Yes, the lounge was born in 91.
In our heads.
Yes.
It was a place we went to in our heads to escape the two women that have put the age on our faces that you will see the transformation if Bob posts the pictures.
So I'm actually wondering, this is audio on my drive from 2004, March 7th.
Stand then. Get it.
We're listening to archived.
So get it. Stop all that you know.
This is all.
Go back to those 3 albums that I just said, and you'll go, wow, now I know why he was played big on the radio.
So see, we were talking about music back then. Let me skip ahead a little bit more.
Elaine is thinking, he's upset. I can see it on his face. Maybe I'm reading this completely wrong. Maybe he wants more from our relationship, more intimacy, more commitment.
Okay, that was a piece of Mooncarry. Do you remember?
But my gosh, you put reverb on my voice there, which I like. I like the whole he's thinking inside. Bob was so theatrical.
And I will be again. I've got the opportunity. I just wasn't set up, but I can do the whole reverb and effects, and I can do all that again.
Once I get a microphone here, instead of this little mic on the webcam, and get some headphones on, this is gonna be fun. I'm enjoying this today, and it took a lot to get me out of my grumpy mood.
Grumpy is putting it mildly, ladies and gentlemen. He was
that's grumpy. When I pulled on the branches of a tree at Jennifer Lane, that was ticked off.
Yeah, that
was a psychological break.
And I can say that I was there, ladies and gentlemen.
You were there. You were putting tape on the floor where we should stand for microphone presence.
Okay, now we're losing the audience. They're going, I want to understand. The vast audience, Rob.
We never did this for an audience, Bob, and if we start thinking that way, the show will fail.
Well, no, we didn't do it for an audience. We did it before an audience.
Okay,
we are technically live right now. I mean, it's but the broadcast of it hasn't actually started. The whole wait, I will check one thing over on the official.
Again, we're good.
I know it's important. It's important. So you take it, Rob. Take it, Rob.
It's a Smothers Brothers thing. I heard you as I walked to get the beer before. I started the day, and Bob is the tech guy. He's the tech geek. I am not. I certainly know my way around a computer tolerably, but not like my partner, Bob. Not partner. I mean, that's legal.
Meeting girls inside.
We're not together. Yes, but so I couldn't get this doggone thing to work. And he's looking at me through the little webcam thing, and he's just giving me. I could see it in his eye. Oh, somebody's because I get ticked. I'm not going to go down that road, but it was frustrating. And yet here we are doing the inaugural revisit of the lounge. The lounge is open again. We managed to get some funding from the bank, and we opened the doors.
That's right. And everything must go.
We're conveniently located and family owned.
Must be 18 to go online.
Ask mom and dad.
Or something like that. Okay.
Oh, we have a knowledgeable and helpful wait staff.
All right. So I'm gonna plan for something that we call in the biz the back time. Because I have a countdown clock, I know exactly when to hit this so that the theme song ends at exactly when the show will end.
Are we that close to ending?
Yeah, we are 3 minutes and 47. I'm going to start it in 10 seconds. And we can talk all through it. It's fine.
And we did, 45 minutes here?
Yeah.
Wow, thank goodness Lynn called, because that carried us quite a bit. That pulled us through a lot of the dry moments of the show.
Well, it got calls going. That was one thing. We needed listener engagement, and we got 100% listener engagement. I would actually say it's 200% because we had no listeners, and we got one. So that's.
No, but she wasn't a listener. She called because her cab broke down on the way home from the airport.
Yeah, but she listened to me, so she was a listener. She just couldn't hear you.
Which is why she stayed on the show so long.
Right, because she didn't have to hear your irritating, pontification and the constant grammar correction.
Right, the word police. What did you call me? The grammar police?
Something like that. I called the police. That's really all I know. Best.
Well, buddy, I got to tell you, this was a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Well, I thought it wasn't going to happen because you were so stinking grumpy. That's what I thought. Oh no, my plans.
Did you just do the hard-on drop? Was that the?
No, that's. That's a terrible way to refer to it.
One more time, and I'm gonna say the line and then hit the button. Okay? Look at that girl.
Okay, yeah, we got a mild laughter, but that's it's not going boing 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 boing. It's just a simple cartoon timpani.
It is. It's a slide whistle. It's a desk bell. It's the whole thing.
And I think we pretty much have access to most of that stuff. As I was saying, as we've said many times. Over the years of doing this show, this is by far the best theme music for any program now called podcasts on the planet. I don't think there's there's no room for argument on this one. This is if we were taking calls, I'd give away something for the first person who called in and said what this theme was, but we're not taking calls today. Sorry. So
we have too much to say.
But I will say this. If you'd like to contact us via email, it is connect@therealloungeshow.com. Connect. CONNECT at therealloungeshow.com. So you can send your, donations and prayer requests, whatever.
Help Timmy and the little kids at the orphanage.
Yeah. And they're, some of them aren't that little anymore. Some of them are actually kind of big.
They were like 5 when we did the show initially, so they're like 15 years old.
Right, and they're just angry and bitter and big.
Because they're pissed about Skype.
Well, because it's irritating. I mean, they're like, I just made this user ID. What do you mean it doesn't work? I just did it. Okay, well, we're winding down the first official Return of the Lounge program.
Real Lounge.
We will schedule these on a regular basis. We will have a time slot. Can I say that on the internet?
Sure. Hit the sound effect when you say slot. There you go.
All right. Robert, it's been tons of fun. We will do this again.
Back at you, my friend.